Hi friends, so I just want to start off this video. There's a couple of disclaimers before we jump into it. First disclaimer is a trigger warning. You get triggered in regards to things with children. I really wouldn't watch this video. I think it would be very triggering to you. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, I will not be making any money from this video. I'm not monetizing it. All of the money that I do make from people who have YouTube Red will be donated to ZAP, which is the Zero Abuse Project that helps children who are suffering from abuse in the home. It's a cause that I've donated to before that I think is really powerful, and I'll also leave a link to donate down in the description of this video. So if you want to donate to that, you absolutely can. I also want to say I am in the middle of what I call Glowmas, which is where I upload a video every single day in December. Because I had so much planned and pre-planned for that, I did end up uploading the first Glowmas video today a little bit earlier. There will not normally be 2 videos, but this is a situation I felt was really serious and really important and really needed to be addressed and talked about now, so that's why I'm making this video. So there's a YouTuber named Gabi DeMartino. She is most well known for being on the Nikki and Gabi channel, which is a channel that she runs with her twin sister. But she also has her own individual vlog channel called Fancy Vlogs by Gab, where she does sort of like lifestyle content. Gabi's been in a ton, and her sister Nikki, they've been in a ton of different scandals and situations before, just for a multitude of different things. Gabi in particular, probably my biggest gripe with her is that she constantly does undisclosed sponsorships for everything under the sun. There was like credit cards, phone games, food things. She's constantly doing undisclosed sponsorships. And while to me as an adult, that's totally fine, for her fans, who she does have a primarily young fan base, might not pick up on that that's an ad, and that's predatory in my opinion. And I think what we're going to be talking about today is just a continuation of that predatory behavior to an extreme. I also want to preface this by saying, I know in a recent Nikki and Gabi video, they complained a little bit about how they are perceived as having a young audience and a young fan base, but that they actually don't have a young fan base because their analytics tell them that they actually have most of their fan base between 18 to 25. Now, while YouTube does give you your demographics and they can tell you primarily what age ranges your fans fall in, I will say the majority of children that are on YouTube lie about their age. YouTube age restricts content, so it makes sense for children who are maybe 13, 14, 15 to just say they are 18 so they have access to everything. So in that sense, especially that particular demographic, the 18 to 25 demographic, it is heavily skewed to be much, much younger than actually is described by YouTube because of children lying about their age. Now, that's not the fault of Nikki and Gabi, but they're aware of that. They know that their fans lie about their ages. If you look at the typical demographic of people coming to their meet and greets or their tours that they do, it is all children. For them to try to say that because their biggest demographic is 18 to 25 means that they don't have a child fan base is deceitful, and it's lying. Frankly, it's lying. Regardless of that, Gabi DeMartino recently announced that she was going to be launching an OnlyFans account. If you don't know what OnlyFans is, it's basically a sex working website. People can pay a monthly fee or a fee by picture to get private content that can be as sexually explicit as you want it to be. So on other platforms like Instagram and Twitter, there are definitely guidelines where you can't post nudity. On OnlyFans, you can post nudity, so it's primarily used for that. Some people use it for other things too, like I know artists sometimes use OnlyFans. Prominent YouTube figures that have young fan bases joining OnlyFans is something that I've been side-eyeing for quite a while. We are seeing this new wave of influencers, particularly lifestyle influencers, joining OnlyFans because of the success that Tana Mojo has had on the app. She claims that she made $3 million in 1 month via OnlyFans. So a lot of people are kind of taking after her and utilizing the app now to kind of make even more profit off of their audience. And I don't think that's inherently a bad thing, but I do think, again, when you have a primarily younger audience, it just feels a little bit like strange. You know what I mean? You spend all this time building up these brands, and then to kind of pivot to something that is definitely more adult content is a little bit weird. How OnlyFans work is some creators you have to pay like a monthly fee and you get all of this content, and other creators it's free to follow them on OnlyFans, but they'll send you little messages and you can pay money per picture or video. So Gabi DeMartino sent out a private message to the people following her on OnlyFans, which read, "Won't put my panties on. on and it had a little smirky face, and you could unlock the video for $3. It was a 35-second clip. The clip is blurred out. That's how OnlyFans works. So when you're buying that, you have no idea what you're actually clicking on, like what the video content is going to contain. And this has actually gotten a lot of other OnlyFans creators in troubles before, specifically Bella Thorne, because she would do this where she would send people links like this with clickbaity titles, and then it would just kind of be like a glorified Instagram picture. It wouldn't have any actual nudity, which is what people thought they were paying for based on the caption. So abusing this sort of tool of OnlyFans is not only just shady in general, but it also does hurt actual people who are trying to make a living on OnlyFans. That was the whole issue with Bella Thorne. So people clicking this would probably assume that it was an adult Gabi and doing mature content because that's what the title suggests. Allegedly, when you actually click on the video, is Gabi is like a 3-year-old, basically jumping up and down laughing, and at one point she flashes the camera, she pulls up her dress and flashes the camera, and she's talking about how she's not wearing any underwear. And that's the clip that people paid $3 for. This is gross on so many levels. There's so many layers to this. First of all, the fact that you're putting a home video of you as a child on an app that's known and was created for sex workers in and of itself is gross. Second of all, the fact that you have a predominantly under 18 fan base who, again, I know they're claiming that because it's OnlyFans you have to be 18 plus to join the website. Children lie. I don't know if you know this, people lie on the internet. To try and trick your predominantly younger fan base into paying $3 to see a video of you as a child that includes explicit images of a child is disgusting. It's despicable, it's disgusting, and it's also illegal because you are selling and distributing explicit images of a child. Regardless of if that child is you or not, doesn't matter, that's what you're doing. I know a lot of people might think that this is like fun and harmless. There are such strict laws around this, and honestly, had she just like posted this on her Instagram story and been like, haha, look at me as a kid, I was so funny and quirky, like I don't think anybody really would have cared all that much because the video itself is not sexualized at all. It's clearly a child just doing childlike things. What makes it sexual and what makes it disgusting on her part is the caption that she added and trying to sell it behind a paywall for $3, implying that it was an explicit image of her as an adult. People who bought this and downloaded are now in possession of inappropriate images of a child, which is illegal. Her posting it and trying to sell it is illegal. Gabi was being immediately called out on social media as a result of this because frankly, it was disgusting. So of course she was being called out. And her response was a childhood video of me on the phone saying, Nanny says, put your panties back on, and jumping up and down laughing, I'm sorry, I didn't think that one through, period. A home video I love to share with my friends, and I use my OnlyFans as a Finsta page where I share stuff as I would with friends. The video was a goofy throwback family moment that I wanted to share with my personal OnlyFans fancy babies. That's what she calls her followers. I am sorry that this wasn't thought out completely. I apologize. The video is down now. I am sorry again if this came out wrong. Frankly, I'm not at all surprised by this like response to this because what I expect from lifestyle YouTubers at this point, like the bar is so low. I basically knew that she was just going to play dumb and take no accountability and try to downplay and belittle the situation because when you have a younger fan base who maybe doesn't understand the seriousness of what she's done today, it's very easy for them to be like, yeah, it was just her being a goofy kid, like what's the problem? So when she downplays it and belittles it in that way, which is what she did, that's calculating because she knows that a good portion of her fan base are not going to understand the seriousness of this. Am I glad she took the video down? Yes. Should every single person who bought the video, bought any content through her on OnlyFans be refunded? Absolutely. Should her OnlyFans platform be shut down by OnlyFans? Absolutely. And I would highly encourage you to report her to OnlyFans at this time. The best way that I found to do it is to DM them through Instagram. Just explain the situation, say her name, and really push for this because OnlyFans as a platform should be taking a stance against this type of behavior. If you are not responsible enough to participate in OnlyFans that you're accidentally selling child pornography to your young fan base, you shouldn't be on the platform, period. Point blank, done. Sorry I'm getting so heated. Just the fact that there are like kids right now being exposed to this shit because of her pure ignorance infuriates me. And honestly, at an even bigger level, like, do I think Gabi is this predator? No. But do I think that she was trying to use a clickbaity sexualized caption to get her audience to click on and pay for something and then was trying to troll them thinking that her joking about not wearing underwear as a child was something to be troll worthy? Yeah, I think she's just kind of fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's both business-wise calculating and also kind of fucking stupid, and I think that's where the issue really lies here. She should absolutely not be on that platform anymore, and if she was actually sorry, she would take herself off the platform before OnlyFans has to do it. It is so gross to me that making a quick dime as an influencer has gone so far, and these people have lost so much touch with reality that they have decided this is now their move. They now don't even understand the legalities behind what they're doing and what they're putting out to their fan bases. All they care about is making a quick buck. That's literally all they care about. And I know that I'm gonna have a lot of younger people in my comments being like, Gabi doesn't even need to apologize. She didn't do anything wrong, because that's literally what her entire Twitter feed is. Under every tweet is people who have her picture as their profile picture defending her and saying she didn't do anything wrong, nothing she did was wrong, why are you guys just canceling her unreasonably? No, no, no. This is a time when cancel culture should be happening. If we're gonna talk cancel culture, this is a situation where we should be canceling her. You should be canceled for this. Whether it was an innocent, harmless mistake, which I don't think it was, or not, you don't deserve to have your OnlyFans platform after this. A simple, I'm sorry, I took it down, really doesn't cut it after something that is this incredibly serious. Every single day, I'm like, how could it possibly be worse? They're partying during pandemics. These influencers don't give a shit about their followers. They're constantly doing undisclosed sponsorships. Like, how could it get worse? And then every single day, some of these influencers prove that it can in fact get worse, and they can in fact do things that's even stupider. And it's ridiculous. That's it for me. I'm sorry I got so heated. Stuff like this when it comes to like kids, and it's not even her as a child to like be protected. Stuff like this is when it comes to children having to consume that type of content and see that, and almost it normalizes it in a sense. Like, it goes even deeper than that. Just makes me so sick. And seeing influencers abuse the platform that they are so lucky to have and manipulate and take advantage of the children that follow them and give them the life that they have, it just grosses me out to no end. Absolutely grosses me out. Anyway, hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was a little, just not me just yelling. I'm sure I'm gonna watch this footage back and be like, why am I yelling? But it just pisses me off. Yeah, Glomus is going to resume as normal tomorrow. Again, I apologize for like the random insert video. I just feel like there needs to be a call to action here to deplatform her off OnlyFans, because you can't just do this and get away with it. And I feel like she's going to. I feel like they always get away with it. I would like some semblance of justice in 2020 for once. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!